Under the
Happy Pride.
W. Happy Pride.
Happy Pride. We are going to Pride this weekend.
Oh, fun.
Throughout I don't for those of you who don't know, the month of June is Pride Month, and I'm sure
Mhm.
most of you do know that if you follow me on Instagram. So, yes, you all know that because all of you are close personal relatives or friends who listen to this. But throughout the month of June, there's a different Pride in different cities. So, Philly is different, New York is different, New
Mhm.
Jersey has different ones, so you can hit all of them if you want, but we only usually hit one.
Yeah.
So, super fun.
Yeah.
Miles likes it.
Feel
It's
good
fun.
time. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So, big fan of
Awesome.
human rights. I'm wearing all my,
I love
you
it.
know, pride gear. All right.
Yeah. I'm wearing black, so I that's not representative of pride, but
Well, you be you.
but yeah.
You be proud of your dark soul. All right. So, give us a hinge update. What's going on?
Well, okay, so as of last week, it was like I woke up with a million notifications and they
Right.
just kept coming.
Mhm.
They just keep coming. Um a lot of likes being sent my way. Um and I
That
finally
Christmas tree outfit really gets them, right?
I know. I know. Um yeah, I finally like worked my way through all of the notifications last night and, like,
And you got down to 0?
sent back
Nothing?
messages, got down to 0, no, I mean, like, a few people I'll, like, message back and forth, but, um, of course, I woke up this morning and it was, like, 50 notifications. I'm like,
Mhm.
"Do you uh, okay, alright, I'm just gonna keep letting it happen."
Mhm.
I will say 2 people that matched with me, I've already been on dates with,
Oh,
and I'm just
come on, friends.
you know what? If you're gonna do that,
Shoot
send
me
a
a
text.
text.
Send a
Yeah.
text. I immediately am like, "No," and, like, now if you text me, it's gonna be a no.
Yeah, like, this is like passing a note in class. Like, what are you doing?
Grow up.
We walk to and from school together. Just talk to me then.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, yeah, so, those just make me mad, and it's whatever. If it was like, oh, like, making a joke or like, "Oh,
Mhm.
we're both still here,"
Like,
whatever, like, make it funny at
fancy meeting
least.
you here.
Yeah.
Yeah, something
No.
like that. Yeah.
No.
Mhm.
There were so many that I'm just like, "No, no,
Yeah.
no," immediately, like, so many from New York, and, like, for me, I'm not, like, absolutely against dating someone from, like who, like, will have to drive, kind of far, whatever,
Yeah.
but, like, it has to be an absolute match if it's gonna be New York City. Like, it
If you're
has to be
yeah,
everything
effort.
else
Yeah.
aligns,
Mhm.
and then I'm like, "Okay, maybe I'll give this a shot," whatever.
Yeah.
Um it's always an absolute no for me if they have cats.
How dare you?
I listen, I like cats, but I am
You get so
wheezy.
sniffly.
Yeah, I like my eyes, I can't do it. So, like, if they have a picture of cats or, like, say that they have a cat, I'm just like, "No." I probably should put it on my profile somewhere, like, "Hey, highly allergic, just don't match
Yeah.
me if you have a cat."
Yeah. That's
Um,
fair.
yeah, so,
Do you
like, there's
prefer to, like, talk to people a little bit on there first
yes. So
before a date?
that's another thing that is like a no, I'm unmatching if they immediately just like are like, "What's your number?" Because there are so many men on those apps that like I cannot give my phone number to everybody
Yeah.
on there. And if you're asking for that right away, I'm just like, no.
Yeah, this is a fine place to talk. I don't
Yeah.
first of all, you don't need to get through to me immediately,
Mm-mm.
ever.
Mm-mm. Yeah, like I need to be able to turn my notifications off
I mean,
sometimes.
I do that regularly even with text. I'm
Yeah.
on do not disturb on the regular.
Yeah. And I was telling you guys this because clearly you and Megan don't date men, but in the past, so many of them will ask me out on a date and ask to go on like a hike. And I'm just like, I hate that I have to explain this to you, but, like, that's not a safe thing for me to do.
No, how about we have sandwiches at the police station? Let's just sit
Hey,
there for a second.
I actually have a lie detector machine. It's
Right.
at the police department.
Yeah, and it's not that I mean, listen, it's not that everybody's scary, it's just like, I don't wanna go into the woods with you, day
No.
1.
I mean,
No.
I think I'm probably scarier than most of them, but
First of all, the woods are scary in general sometimes.
yeah.
Like, let's start there. Bugs,
Yeah.
snakes,
I think they're
wedding. There's, like,
yeah.
a lot that happens,
I think they're wanting to, like, make it seem like, "Oh, I'm outdoorsy, like, I
and
go
I'm
on
low key.
hikes."
Yeah, we don't need to go get drinks, we can just go
Yeah, and I'm like, "Hey,
yeah,
I'm not."
yeah, yeah, I mm-mm. No, like,
Um,
the boardwalk is, like, other
yes,
people,
have
open.
done that. Yes, have
Mhm,
done that on a
yeah.
date. Totally fine, but yeah, so, um, it's
So nothing
not
yet. We're you know, okay.
yeah. We're not there yet, but I'm gonna continue to go through the notifications. There's also a new feature on Hinge, which I'm a little scared about for myself, that it's called Signals, I think, and they show because I was like, "What is this heart next to, like, their
Mhm,
names or whatever?" And it's showing the people who are, like, active respondents on there. So it's basically
okay.
calling you out if you're, like, not
If you don't respond?
if you're not
I feel like
using
it used to say that. It used to say usually responds within 3 days or usually responds within
Oh, I think you're
maybe?
right. Maybe I feel like that does ring a bell, but,
Mm,
um, yeah, so I'm anxious to see what it looks like on my end. Like, am
mhm,
I an active respondent? I'm trying to be.
mhm.
But again, I'm like logging in and there's 100 notifications and
Should we do
it's
speed dating?
overwhelming. I
I actually think you would do great at speed dating.
You think?
Well, I mean, like, yeah, you're a talker. You're
A
pretty
yapper?
comfortable immediately to sit and chat with someone and have a conversation. It's not like yeah, you
Yeah,
don't have
I don't think I'm the issue here. I think it's that I am I'm like, "I don't like you."
yeah,
I
yeah,
don't like
that's
that.
fair.
Um, I mean, I would try it. What have I got to lose, you know?
Yeah, I don't even know if there is things like that anymore.
I don't know.
Probably.
Yeah, I feel like some of those things are starting to pop up where it's singles events and things like I think
Mhm.
everybody's gotten so burnt out on the apps that they're kind of
Yeah,
trying to get back out and
get back into
I
meeting
we've
people
talked
in the
about
wild.
this, like
Yeah.
having a like 90s summer and just like
Mhm.
doing
Megan and I are in.
yeah,
Let's go. We'll just go walk around different towns.
yeah,
There's so many cute ones within an hour of us that we could just
I know.
walk around and
Yeah,
yeah.
explore a little, time outside. Even like I've seen some families posting their summer rules and
Mhm.
they're like, no streaming. They're
Mhm.
not streaming anything. They can watch live things or one episode at a time of
Mhm.
things. Um, and I'm
I
like,
mean,
yeah,
I'm
that's
guilty of the binge.
well, you know what? We're grown-ups. We're
Yeah.
allowed.
Yeah. Yeah. Megan and I were just saying Miles is spending I mean, he told me the other day, I was like, "Oh, do you need those shoes?" And he was like, "I'm not wearing shoes this summer."
Yeah.
He
Mm-mm.
was like, "Mm-mm." And then we talked about Isla saying, "Did you get your summer feet yet?"
Your summer feet, you can walk
I
on.
remember your first walk on the rocks, you were like, "Eat, eat, eat," but then by August, you were just like, you could climb a mountain with
Yeah.
those toes.
Yep.
Like
Yeah.
yeah.
I know. We're just like no shoes, 90s summer. I mean,
Yeah,
we'll
out
both
and
be
about.
working.
Yeah, but the rest of the time,
Yeah.
out and about. Miles goes to a pretty cool camp where it's just there's not a lot of structured activities, it's kind of like they figure it out for themselves. They can do whatever they want.
Yeah.
So they can do some art if they want, they can all play wiffle ball, but it's really just like a bunch of kids going to this open field and hanging out and having fun with supervision.
Yeah.
So they
Perfect.
kinda get to use their brains and figure out what they wanna do instead of being told, "This is what you're gonna do," which I think is so important for them
Yeah.
to take
They
the
need to
initiative and be bored.
yes, be bored and, like, be creative. I say that
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah, I think Megan and I stand on the other side of we hear a lot of people say, like, keep them busy," and it's like, yes, I get that, but also give them the space and time to figure it out.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll see Miles out in the yard and he'll just be, like, putzing around, and I'll be like, "He's bored, I can tell." But then all of the sudden, he's, like, building a small little wooden table for his fort, and he takes an
Yes.
hour and a half to do that himself, and he's
Right.
figured something out to do, so it's great. I love it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they need I mean, the, like, constant stimulation. Again, I think we're on one side of the pendulum, and we're gonna swing back and hopefully, like
Meet in the middle.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he does structured activities for sure and likes them, but he's also gotten really good at just figuring out what to do with his downtime when we're like, screens are not being turned on. There's no TV, no computer, no
Right.
nothing's being turned on. If you have to hit an on switch, it's not happening for the next 2 hours.
Yes.
So, figure
Take a
something
break.
else out. He's
Yeah.
pen pal started.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Yeah.
um,
I
we
know.
talked about that.
I feel like I brought up, like, the analog bags,
Mhm.
and I've, like, since like, I think January, February, I was, like, really into, like, trying to just turn off the TV and unwind a little, not using screens, but I need to get back and I feel like summer, I will.
Yeah.
Um, I don't consider my Kindle, like, a screen, like,
No,
that's
you're
like,
reading. Yeah.
yeah,
It does nothing for you if you're not putting the effort in.
yes. Yeah.
Right? So, like, it's not just,
Um
like, showing you a video and switching every 90 seconds. You like, unless you read it, nothing happens.
Right. Yes. And it's not even like a bright screen. Like
No.
I have it on dark mode at night and whatever. Um, but the one um I guess influencer that I follow who like posted about the analog bags, she wrote too that she has a Switch in her bag. Like she's like, it's a Nintendo Switch, but like for me it is winding down and it's not like that.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
not
not
doom scrolling.
anti-screen
Yeah.
for sure. I find myself doom scrolling for sure.
Yeah.
So I am if I like yeah, social media is
Bad. It's bad for us.
I think it's, like, the core of most people's increased anxiety. There's, like
I'm sure.
the stuff that you're watching on there, nobody should see over and over and over again. It's good to be
Well,
aware of what's going on in the world, but this is different than reading a newspaper or watching the news nightly. It's just once you watch one horrible video, they're all
mhm,
popping up, and it's
mhm.
just constant. Yeah.
Well, and that, and then the constant comparison of your life to
Mhm.
others and, like, the way that your life looks, and, um, I have a lot of people that I follow are posting, like, "This is real life." Like, even some of the, like, nutritionists and, like, trainers and things like that
Yeah.
are posting, like, pictures of themselves, like, not posed and,
Mhm.
like, all those kinds of things, and I
You mean,
that's
like, right out of bed with a breathe right strip
mhm.
mark on my nose? Yeah.
Yeah,
This is real life.
yeah. I mean, the only reason I'm showered and my hair is done
'Cause
is
you
because
work.
I
Yeah.
have to go to work, yeah.
And then
Um,
you also have to take a second and step back and be like, I don't know if this person is legit or not. These are just
true.
people sitting in their living rooms telling me what supplements to take or what procedures not to get or what their horrible medical experience was. And it's like, you have to take all of that with a grain of salt. It's like, people are just going to stay in anymore, not touch anything,
Yeah,
only drink water. There's like, it's taken the
yeah,
fun out of a lot of what we do,
yeah,
a lot of
yeah.
overthinking.
I mean, even, like, AI and all that kinda stuff, like, there's fully, like, fake people
Yeah.
on like, I forget who I was talking to about this, or, was I, like, watching something where I was one of the books I was reading was, like, the person was a high school teacher, and the students were obsessed with this, like, AI woman that, like, is made to look, like a
Mhm.
perfect whatever. But yeah, I think a '90s summer is what everybody needs,
We're doing it.
adults and kids.
Yeah, ice cream trucks. Yep.
I'm looping mom and dad into this too.
Yeah, running down the street, ice cream trucks, it's gonna be yeah,
Yeah,
and just, like, walking the dogs multiple times a day, checking out we have such a nice neighborhood that I was looking outside the window, we have this, like, window that looks out onto the front street. Probably 10 times a day, there's couples walking by, like,
with
pushing
dogs, yeah.
strollers with dogs. We have such a nice walkable neighborhood,
Mhm.
um, and we really haven't tapped into, like, the core of the neighborhood yet. I don't we were new, we were doing things, my schedule's weird, but we're making an effort this year to, like, bring
Yeah.
people together. One of the things that we're doing is I've talked before, we put a little free library out front on our
Mhm.
property where people can give and take a book, but we're gonna put a sign up. We're gonna do a projector night maybe every 2
Fun.
weeks on our front yard, and you can bring your own lawn chair, and you can just sit out there.
Cute.
Maybe I'll get a popcorn machine. Who knows?
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, but we're gonna put a sign out there, and I was like, "If nobody comes, you and I can just sit out there and"
Yeah,
you know?
have
And we'll do
fun.
a kids' night. Yeah. We can watch Minions, we can watch Sandlot, we can watch, like, all the good 90s. I mean, Minions isn't 90s, but we can watch Sandlot, we can watch E.T., we can watch all these
Jaws.
cool yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
and I think
fun.
I said before that when Miles first watched Stranger Things, it turned on a 90s kid vibe in him. He
Mhm.
wanted walkie-talkies, he wanted to ride his bike, he wanted to go on adventures, like,
Yes,
it really flipped the switch for him, and I loved it.
I love that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. I think because 'cause we're in June now, right? So, like,
Mhm.
people look at that as, like, "Holy smokes, we're halfway through the year," At which, yes, holy smokes, we're
Yeah.
halfway through the year, but, like, let's look at the second half of 2026 and, like, do things like this that make you happy
Yeah,
and,
'cause I feel
you
like
know
a lot of 2026, a lot of us were just, like, peeking through
Yes.
our fingers, like,
Yeah.
under the covers.
Yep. Um,
Mm.
yeah, it's been a whirlwind so far. So
Yeah,
just remember that like you can do what we just did over again or do it completely differently.
yeah. Every day you can wake up and figure it out.
Oh, speaking of like 90s summer, this is kind of like tying together the two things we just
Okay.
talked about. Um 90s summer nostalgia and also like changing things up, like doing things that are like simple little things, whatever.
Mhm.
So Miles sent a message in the dog people, my group chat with the nieces and nephews. That was like one of those you know, chain messages like send
Mhm.
this to 15 people and you'll unlock 150 emojis. It
Mhm.
works. Try it. So
He's gonna
he
be
sent
mad at all of you forever because he's not gonna get those 150
I know,
emojis.
I know. So he sent it in our group chat, and immediately Lily, who's 15 now, was just like, "No." But I was like, "Oh my gosh, this is, like, bringing this wave of nostalgia
Remember?
of, like, chain emails and,
Mhm.
AOL I was raised on AOL Instant
Mhm.
Messenger, and, like, away messages and all that kind of stuff. The fact that I'm like, "Oh my gosh, these kids will never get a chain email. You will die if you don't send this to
Yeah,
15 people."
yeah. By tonight at 12:01. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, so insane, but I'm like, "Okay, clearly that is not real." But
What was your first email? Was it at Yahoo?
yes, I still have it. I still use it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my initials and then my favorite color, green.
I set it up for you. I
I
remember.
remember.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I remember you and mom doing that. But, yeah, so, something else that's happening on my TikTok and reels and stuff is woo-woo habits that, like,
Mhm.
actually work or that I actually buy into, and I don't know if this happens on your For You page, but I'll sometimes come across someone who's doing a, tarot card reading. If this
Yeah.
is on your For You page, this is
Alive.
meant for
Oh,
you.
no, if you're seeing this on June 3rd. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, okay. Sometimes I'll stop and watch, um, but I feel like everybody's getting a little witchy
Mhm.
and I like it. So something that I did that I was like, "Okay, I'll do this," was Monday was a full moon.
Mhm.
It was Sunday into Monday, Sunday night. And, one of my TikTok witches was like, "Make moon water."
One of
And I'm
my
like,
TikTok witches.
"Yes." Yeah.
Alright, what's
Um,
moon water? What is it?
so, it's the moon is this, like, celestial thing, and, it like, a full moon will charge your life in certain ways or whatever.
Mhm.
So it basically was like, put a glass of water on your windowsill or outside or whatever. And if you have crystals, you can put them next to it or whatever and let the moon charge up your water. And then the next day, drink it or use it to water your plants or whatever. And I was like, I mean, what have I got to lose? Like, it's going to make me drink a liter of water in the morning that
Yeah.
sat out overnight. That's not dangerous.
I feel I drank moon water my entire teenage years because there was a glass of water on my
Mm.
windowsill for
Forever. Yeah.
who knew?
Um, So yeah, I drank moon water on Monday and
Okay.
I nothing yet, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Mhm.
But I do feel like there are some of those woo woo things where I'm like, like if there's no harm in it, sure, I'll buy into it, you know?
Yeah, when I worked in the ER, when I was getting ready, there were certain things that I gotta do this, and this to have a good night, but in the ER, there are certain things that you do to ward off things,
Hmm.
but you get a warning when it's gonna be a full moon in the ER is like,
Well, I
buckle
feel
up.
like that is kind of like I thought of that
That's
when
more
I was
like
like,
superstition stuff, yeah.
well, yes, and we have talked about
Mhm,
superstitions and slump busters and all that stuff, but with full moons, I feel like if you're in education and if you're in
mhm,
healthcare, then well, if you're a nurse, then you buy into the full moons make people crazy and all that
mhm,
kind of stuff. Like I see it in kids and like I'll like be talking to a teacher like what is going on today? Like is it a full and we'll always be like is it a full moon?
mhm.
Because it is just like yes, they're out of their minds when there's a full moon.
All of that didn't come from nowhere. It wasn't like somebody
No.
just it clearly there was a pattern, and all of those things mean something, for sure. I 100% believe that the phases of the moon changes energy and things like that. It
Yeah.
has to.
I mean it changes the water level.
Of course, yeah.
So like that changes the energy and all that
Yeah.
kind of stuff. Yeah, I
So it
mean, there
changes, like, the pressure outside, things like that, that affects us in
mhm.
all the time.
I
Yeah.
did not know about, like, the moon changing the water levels until I lived in a place that floods, and, like,
Oh, yeah.
truly, it could not be raining for a week, and it'll be this super moon, and at high tide, the streets are flooded. It's
Yeah,
wild.
that's crazy.
Yeah. It's
That's a
it's
yeah.
it's something I never thought about until I moved here.
Yeah, I was just I this is funny that well, this isn't, like, woo-woo, but it popped up on my TikTok was the New Heights podcast, and they were
Mhm.
talking about random things that scared them as kids, and Jason
Oh.
Kelsey said he thought he believed that there were sharks in pools
Mhm.
forever.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you were scared of? Or that you believed that you were like, "Why did I believe that?"
I mean, you guys tortured me as the youngest child.
Well, that
So, there were things
you're
that
welcome.
you would say that, like, to make me believe things, and I'm like, I'm hearing it from valuable sources here.
I mean, you thought we were adults. Yeah.
Yes, reliable sources have told me that,
Meanwhile,
a
we were 13 and 14, but you thought we were grown adults.
yeah, what did you tell me that a, roast beef was,
Oh, a leg?
an extra leg that grows
Mhm,
out of a cow that they cut off, and
mhm.
that's what it is?
Yep, yep.
Um, yeah, I don't know if I like things scared me.
So, like, speaking of under the W, when we went down the shore, I mean, we
Mhm.
had a bunch of older cousins that there was multiple things. They told me there was a room in the house that had an old computer that wasn't plugged in, but as kids, we used to just sit there and, like, pretend we were, like,
Mhm.
who knows, sending messages across the country, whatever.
Right.
And, the older cousins told me if I hit the R button, the floor would flip, and I would go to
Reverse.
a secret room and be stuck there.
You
So,
tried.
I
Did you
would be,
try
like,
it?
never hitting the R button. What else? There were so many things that they told me that I was like, "Mm-mm, can never do that." I mean, I grew up in the Bloody Mary age where if you said Bloody Mary in the mirror
Yeah,
3
that
times,
that
she was
lasted
gonna
into
appear to
yeah.
you.
I feel
Mhm.
like kids at school still talk about that sometimes.
Yeah.
That's an
I've still
ongoing
never done it. Terrified.
no, no.
Uh-uh.
Yeah. You gotta weigh
Listen, you
out the
don't
pros and
gotta tell
cons
me.
there.
What could I benefit from this? Nothing.
Nothing. Yeah, there's
No. There's
no
risk
winning.
in this woo-woo thing.
Yeah.
There is risk. I'm not doing it.
No.
And then I saw somebody say that as 90s kids, we were terrified of the Bermuda Triangle. That's and quicksand. That's all they talked about.
Quicksand, yes.
Yeah. I've never seen quicksand in my life,
And you probably never will.
but I'm terrified.
Well,
Don't wiggle. You're going in.
yeah.
Just stay there. And I think, the Neverending Story terrified us of quicksand because that is, like, a very traumatic moment of the Neverending Story.
Yeah, I mean, I think there are woo-woo things that I do like, I've started doing. So, like, everybody's big on, like, manifestation
Oh,
now,
yeah.
and there is science to that, right? So, like, if you're
Uh-huh.
saying things out loud, then, like, your brain is hearing them, and your brain is thinking, like, "This is real." So, like, the way that you talk, your, like, internal monologue is important,
Yeah.
and, like growth mindset is like
Mhm.
actually science. Like it's not just like,
Mhm.
oh, like, woo woo, whatever. But I also have set up so that when I turn my this is combining like new world and old world kind of.
Okay.
I've set up automations on my phone so that when I turn off my alarm in the morning, it opens up a note that I have typed out, like, things that I wanna hear out loud first thing in the morning, right? So
"You got this, bitch."
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
like a full, like, you can have it open your note and say it out loud to yourself, and then when you close that note, you can have it open Spotify and play your manifestation playlist, and that's how you start your day, and I'm
Mhm.
like it also is kind of a reminder to me to, like, read that and not open my phone and open social media or anything like that in the morning, so it's
Yeah.
good, but it's just saying the things that you want in life out loud or, even just starting out your day with, today's gonna be a beautiful day. Beautiful things are happening today.
Mhm.
Um, I also in the past have used this is funny. Lucky girl syndrome. Do you know this?
No.
Where you just go through life being like, "Well, I'm lucky. Things happen to me because I'm lucky."
Oh, yeah.
And so like if I am going to like my favorite bagel place and there's no parking, it's just like street parking. I as I'm pulling up will be like, there's gonna be a spot right out front because
Mhm.
I'm lucky and lucky things happen to me and it works.
It's not that buying a bagel takes 5 minutes for each person and that okay,
No,
it's just that you're lucky.
I'm lucky.
Okay. I like
Yep.
it.
Yeah,
I mean, you have to think every day like, if you wake up every day and you're like, "Today's gonna suck," you're only gonna notice the sucky stuff.
right.
You're gonna be like, "Well, that proves my point." So whatever you wanna believe for the day, you're only gonna search for the things that prove your point.
Yes.
So if you wake up feeling, "This is gonna be a great day," yeah,
Yeah.
100%. It's gonna be a great day. I have a, book sitting on my bedside table, which, I'm having trouble reading, like, full books right now because I feel very burnt out.
Mhm.
Um, so I'm trying to just let myself like, not guilt myself, like, "You should be
You
reading
don't
more, you
you don't
should"
have to read. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just giving my brain a second, and I'm doing a lot of yard work, which is, like, very therapeutic for me, I love it. Um, but I have a book that I've read quite a few pages of it, but it's 100 essays that will change the way you think. So it's just short essays
Mhm.
that you can so that's a really good one for anybody who's looking to change their mindset.
Yeah.
It's just all different subjects, but
Yeah.
just and there's something for everyone. If you don't connect with one of those I used to work with somebody who said, "If it doesn't apply, let it fly." Don't even question it. If it doesn't work for you, just let it go,
Yeah.
and then just move on to the next one. So there's been, like, a couple that I've been like, this doesn't really, like, hit anything that I" but then there's a few where I'm like, "Whoa."
Yeah.
It's like
That struck a nerve or
and it's
that yeah.
7 minutes of reading for each
Right.
essay. It's, like, not. So, I think it's I forget who it is.
Right.
I'll get back to the podcasters on that, but,
Okay. Which I did,
um
see once that reading, I think, for at least 6 minutes before bed makes you sleep better,
mm,
and so, like, that's perfect.
yeah, melatonin makes me sleep better too.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I get my gummy, my sweet treat at
Yeah.
night.
Perfect.
Alright, you gotta go to school. It's after 7.
Yep, I know.
Yeah, and I got a food prep. I'm doing that this morning.
Oh, well, my
Getting
food
it all
prep
done.
is, leftovers that I took from mom's this week.
Perfect. So 17 bags of chicken cutlets
I
and
learned my lesson last week that I'm not meal prepping right now, and I ended up throwing out those gluey noodles, and they're still stuck in my Tupperware. That's how gluey they were.
Yeah, I food prepped, like, a week ago, and I food prepped lunch and dinner for the week, and Megan and I ate all of it, and I was like, "This was great."
That's a win.
That's because I got the griddle grill, and I
Mhm.
love it, and I can cook up so many things on there, I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, going to Philly for the weekend because I am watching, Tisha's 3 oldest
Oh,
for them. They
yeah.
have they have a family wedding. So, yeah, I'm excited to
Good
spend a
luck.
night with
Bring a
them.
change of clothes just in case.
It'll be fun.
They're so sweet, though,
They're
and so
so
cute.
sweet. I
Yeah.
know. I'm excited to spend time with them, like, just me and them. I won't have the
Alright, well,
baby,
make sure
but
you tell them if you hit a button on something, the floor will flip, things like that. Just leave them with some really good
yeah,
yeah,
wives' tales.
random fears that make no sense.
Yeah. If you yell at your parents,
Mm,
a
a
boogeyman
toe
will
will
come
fall.
out. Yeah, you'll lose a toe.
Yeah. You only have so many, so
Keep your words
alright.
wise.
Yeah. Alright, well, that's
Okay.
all we got. So, until next time, whether we're here, away, or somewhere in between, we'll meet you under the W. Woo woo.
Bye.
Alright. Bye.